Hello YouTube, sorry this video is vocal. Anyways, let's begin. So, you might know me best as JoeGoat6 on TikTok. Well, I'm quitting TikTok very soon. In fact, if you're watching this a few days after, I might have already quitted. So if I can make this video on my TikTok career. Now keep in mind, I did film this over multiple days, so my shirt is going to change. So yep. Anyways, let's begin. Prologue in 2019. So before I had TikTok, I used to make videos on YouTube. Now I was filming these on my mom's phone. So when I got a phone in November of 2019, I was like 12 and I was about to turn 13 next month. One of the first few apps I downloaded was TikTok. Now I downloaded TikTok because I saw a lot of ads on it. Now I really didn't make a lot of content until December of that year. Only made one video, but sadly that video got removed. And that was the only video I made that year. So yeah, there's not much to talk about, but when we get later on, there'll be more to talk about. So yeah, that's part 1. I have to spread it up in multiple parts. And also remember, most of these videos are going to be a minute long. 2020. Now even though I only made one video in 2019, I was starting to make a lot of videos at the start of 2020. I mean, after I do upload on my YouTube. Now I would only upload 1 to 3 times a week. Then during the pandemic, I was uploading a lot of videos, but not like every single day. And that continued on during the summer. Played Animal Crossing, which is going to be really important for 2021. And kept uploading. Now I would only get like 10 likes. But in October of that year, I reached 900 followers. But later in the month, I decided to name it Lit Ice King. Ice King from the Chapter 1 Season 7 Battle Pass, which is still my main skin. When I created Lit Ice King, I was trying to upload every single day. But in late November, I decided to change it to Joe Ice King. And I didn't reach 1,000 followers, but it really doesn't matter because I enjoy making content. I mean, I enjoyed making fun, I was not scoring that much. Overall, pretty much a good year. But then we get to 2021. Now 2021 is the most chaotic year for me on TikTok. January was just like 2020, but February I quitted Animal Crossing, so I made this video titled 3 reasons why I quitted Animal Crossing, and my goodness me, that video was the first video to hit 1,000 likes. And this is when I started to blow up on TikTok, such as the March Madness video. And there were a lot of other successful videos in February and April. Speaking of April, I changed the name to Joe Ice King to Joe Gamer 6. In that same month, I created Extra Joe 6, which was my second channel. Now, throughout May and September, I was blowing up, but not getting 1,000 likes type of blowing up. Sure, some of these could be due to community guidelines. In fact, I got way too many community guidelines, I had to switch channels for a couple of days. And during that time, I was making Mario Kart vids, and that's why Extra Joe 6 became the Mario Kart channel. And after I was free, content continued as normally, and then in October, I reached 5,000 followers. Also in that same month, I made a video titled 4 Nightmares Throughout the Years, and this video was a success, and I gained so much followers from that. Because of my success, in November, I made History of Team Rumble, and I was already at 10,000 followers. And I kept making successful History of Fortnite videos, such as the History of Revenge, which is the most viral video of all time. But in December of 2021, I put my age in, so by the time I turned 18, I would get paid on this app. Now I just turned 15 during that time, which meant I got restricted, which meant no one could comment on my videos. So yep, not a good way to end the year. 2022. Now 2022, I was still restricted. Oh, and JoeGoat6 got a new name. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I was still restricted, and the only way I could get out of this is wait until I'm 16. Oh, in other words, wait until December 6, 2022. Now I didn't want to do that, so instead I created JoeGoat6. And during that time, some people believed that it was a terrible decision to abandon this account and move on to this account. Turns out it was a good decision because in June, I managed to have more followers than Joe Gamer 6. And let's not forget that content was blowing up. So much content, in fact, that I managed to reach 50k followers. But in July, I was starting to feel a bit ungrateful. Because I wanted to hit 100k by the end of this year, and then next year I hit 1 million, and then next year I hit 10 million. Okay, probably not 10 million. But basically, the more followers I get, the more views I get, and I'll make money on the app. In fact, ever since I started social media, all I wanted was the money. But then I started getting mad at TikTok because I'm not achieving what I'm supposed to do. But then I realized I should be grateful. I mean, I should be grateful that I have more followers than JoeGamer6. And not only that, but also I have comments, unlike him. And I should be grateful that I had a better way to end the year, unlike JoeGamer6. But as for other things, I started to use CapCut, but I wasn't really good at using CapCut, so I just used TikTok editing. Also in July, I created a YouTube channel, but also had another YouTube channel for my Mac Toe channel. I didn't want to deal with both of them. And that's everything for 2022. But one lesson I learned is you should be grateful. 2023. So at the start of 2023, I had to put my age in, but that didn't really matter because I was already 16 by the end of 2022. Now we need to remember, I'm in high school, and some of the things I do in high school are outside of school. And I can't do most of those things because I keep scrolling on TikTok. Now yes, scrolling on TikTok isn't new. I have scrolled many times, but that was in 7th, 8th grade, and let's not forget about the pandemic. Now this is getting a lot worse for me. First of all, I just worry I don't have a lot of time in the world. And no, I'm not those people who go to bed at 3 a.m. I go to bed at 9 p.m. The problem was I couldn't just plan out a day. If I were to plan out a day, most of it would just be wasted on TikTok scrolling. Now, I could obviously just set a screen time limit, but here's the thing. Let's not forget that TikTok is my editing app. I don't use CapCut or anything like that. This is my editing app. And that's why it takes a lot of time to film History of Fortnite videos. And because of this, I now film Lazy Phillip videos. One time I was trying to make a video for Joe Kart 6. I spent more time TikTok scrolling. Then my dad came in. And then we had an argument. And then I just filmed the video. And I should have just done that. Now yes, I am grateful for all the likes and viewers and followers. Well, not the followers. I didn't get that much followers as the previous years. But that didn't matter. I was still grateful. Okay, back to scrolling. I was almost about to quit TikTok at the end of 2023. I didn't do that, but I'm doing it now. As for other things, I came back to my YouTube channel and YouTube started to become very successful. So yeah, but I still enjoyed 2023 of Fortnite stuff, but not TikTok scrolling. And then we get to 2024. Now even though it's only June, a lot has already happened. First of all, YouTube was starting to become more dominant than TikTok. In February, I deleted JoeGamer6 because I wanted people to forget about JoeGamer6. Also in February, I started creating my Instagram account. In March, a lot of my History of Fortnite videos got muted, forcing me to use this audio. Now during that time, TikTok was going to get banned. And if TikTok were to get banned, at least I didn't have to do a lot of scrolling. In April, I make this video titled History Again 2FA, and that video gets 1.6 million views, showing that Prime History of Fortnite videos are back. But sadly, if we don't count this video, it's pretty much just a bland year for TikTok. But not for other social media platforms like Instagram. I made this video titled History of Valley 8, and that video is blowing up like crazy. Then one day I was uploading an Instagram video, and I tested out the Instagram Reels editing. And it's basically like TikTok, only sure there's a few things that are different from it, but at least I have an editing app. And best of all, I don't have to do a lot of scrolling, unlike TikTok. And then I just realized that I should just quit TikTok. Now no, I'm not quitting TikTok because Instagram Reels has a better editing app. I'm just worried life is getting too stressful for me. In the fall of 2024, I'll be a senior in high school. And my schooling habits are going to get worse, unless if I do something about it. And that's why I have to abandon 89,000 people, okay? I'm quitting TikTok for good. And even if YouTube and Instagram fall off, at least I'll be grateful that I quitted TikTok. The end. So yep, I really hope you enjoyed that story. Sorry it was very depressing and all, but I'm just doing what's best for me. Anyways, Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Well, I'm not going to be on TikTok. And I'll see you in the next upload. Bye!